And good afternoon, and welcome to another edition of the Steeler postgame show. My name is Ralph Willams, along with my co-host for today and guest Pensman Sports. There's Pensman right there coming up here on the screen. And today we are live. I'm live here from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, my old hometown. As you know, I currently am residing in Berlin, Maryland. But we're not in Studio 10 today. We are in Pittsburgh, but we still have our mobile studio set up here. And our studio sponsor is Mata Heating and Air Conditioning, 724-201-0500, Mata Heating and Air Conditioning. If I can get the banner up here, because this thing's been working kind of funky today. It's what happens when you don't use computers enough. There you go. All right, come on. There we go. There we are. Mata Heating and Air Conditioning, 724-201-0500. Mata Heating and Air Conditioning. And also the post-game show sponsored by Mike Dotson Realty, Ocean City, Maryland, 410-596-1681. Mike Dotson Realty, Ocean City, Maryland. All right. Okay, Pensman, how many times have I said this? And I'm going to say it one more time. It's better to be lucky than good. Steelers got lucky today. They played really good defense. Offense struggled in the second half. 2 quick touchdowns. And I thought, well, you know what? This might be a blowout. And then I was figuring maybe, perhaps they would come up with, some more scores, even if they were field goals, at least come up with something after your defense gets you the ball back.
Right.
And they did nothing. So, they ended up, laying an egg on that front. But they got lucky today. And the reason they got lucky was because New England kept fumbling and turnovers, beating themselves, penalties, really killed the New England Patriots today. This was not a Mike Vrabel team that I expected today. I actually thought Mike Vrabel's team would play a little bit better. But the Steelers did what they had to do, came out with another one-score win, and here we are again. Your thoughts, Pensman? Go ahead.
Like you said, they got lucky. And was technically 6. They have 5, but with 6 turnovers because they went for it on 4th and 1 or 4th and 2, and they still didn't get the ball. That's why I say 6 wins. Jalen Ramsey absent, MIA. He was there, but he was not. He didn't do anything big or any factor. But Darius Slay, he actually contributed today, and T.J. Watt, he played well. Nick Herbert, he played well. So let's give a round of applause for T.J. Watt for getting his first sack in 6 games.
Yeah. Yeah, he finally showed up today, Pensman. I don't have my my usual equipment here today, as you can see. So
I know. I know you're in the.
Otherwise, I would give a round of applause to.
But
T.J. Watt.
T.J. Watt came up big.
All right, read that off there, Pensman.
Steelers got a lucky win. The Patriots beat themselves with the turnovers. The Steelers are not a good team still.
Yeah, that is true, and they have to play a Minnesota team next week in Ireland, who put up 48 points with a backup quarterback now. They put up 48 points with Carson Wentz on the Cincinnati Bengals. Well, the Bengals, they don't have a good defense. Their offensive line stinks. So, I mean, you see Joe Burrow's out again. They got blown out today. And I believe Green Bay pulled it out by the skin of their chin over the Browns. And then tomorrow night, it's the Detroit Lions versus the Ravens tomorrow night at Baltimore. So we're going to find out what goes on with that. Can Dan Campbell and his team, kind of make it 2-1 after a bad first game? And, but first-year coaches, Jacksonville just pulled the game out, their game out against the Texans. And, so it's been interesting NFL season so far to get started. Philly pulled it out by the skin of their. Go ahead.
Hold on. The Browns beat the Packers 13-10.
Oh, are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, you have to be joking.
I'm not
Green Bay
joking.
should have racked the score up on them. Oh my gosh.
Browns defeated the Packers 13-10.
Oh man, I wanted everybody to lose, man, and we're the only ones to win. It just, how could the Browns get that lucky today against Green Bay? I just don't get it. I really don't get it. But you know what though? At home, Cleveland can be dangerous. I mean,
last second field goal as time expired.
I don't know how that could be because Green Bay, there wasn't that much time left. Green Bay had the ball on the Cleveland 22-yard line. I'm like, oh, good, they're going to win this game. Oh my gosh,
55-yarder. So,
oh my.
Cincinnati loses, Cleveland wins, Steelers win.
Yeah, well, we'll see what Baltimore does tomorrow. See what Detroit has. We'll see if the real Dan Campbell will show up tomorrow, because they got to play Baltimore at Baltimore, and that's not pretty place to play, of course.
We'll see.
Yeah, we will. We will see tomorrow. I hope Lamar Jackson's done at his best tomorrow. So at least we'll see how that goes. All right, let's get into some scores here. As you know, Steelers, New England. Steelers 21, New England 14. Right now, in the, I believe it's the first or second quarter here, we have the Chargers are losing to the Broncos 14-3. Wow, 14-3 on that one. I'm going to take a bath on that one. I took the Chargers on that one. Let's see here, Seattle. I think Seattle's up here. What are they up on? They're up on the Saints 14-0, and that's in the first. So Seahawks up on the Saints. Saints are not looking good this year. Just started first quarter. Cowboys Bears 0-0 right now. We'll get into some other scores here. Let's see. Cardinals 49ers 0-0. That game just started. All right. Chiefs and the Giants. That is tonight's game. Your thoughts on this game? Giants pulled it out almost pulled it out. Russell Wilson had 400 some yards passing in total offense last week. What do you think they'll do? Chiefs will do. I think the Chiefs are going to lose this game because the Giants got a good defense. Chiefs offense is on sputter mode. What do you think?
We'll see. We'll see if Andy Reid fixed anything, but Travis Kelce has to have the hot hands. Patrick Mahomes needs to be Patrick Mahomes. We'll see. You're absolutely right what you said, but I'm picking the Chiefs. I don't trust the Giants.
Well, I think that Kelce's too distracted with Taylor Swift and and all that stuff. So I don't see Kelce doing anything. He hasn't done anything since that I've seen since So we'll see what goes on.
He has a touchdown completion against the Chargers in Week 1.
Yeah, that's about the only thing though. All right, the Bucks pulled it out against the Jets 29-27, and the Browns, as you just heard, pulled it out by 3 points. I had to eat that one too because on Wednesday nights when I'm on with Jeremy Ballrick and the gang on the sports the football roundtable. Try to get it out here. Football roundtable. My NFL picks, my college picks. I didn't do too bad. The sports nuts. I always do my college picks with Brandon. So,
Michigan,
all right.
Michigan wins 30-27.
Yes, I seen that. They pulled it up, but that was a dogfight. Yeah, exactly. I didn't get all the scores yesterday. I was busy traveling, coming here to Pittsburgh. So, and of course my evening started off on the wrong foot with this hotel. Saturday, this coming Saturday, the Ralph Willams Tony Moreno show. I got something for you that's very, very interesting. If you're coming to Pittsburgh and you're going to stay at a hotel and it's a Marriott hotel, my advice to you is find a place to park your car elsewhere. Because if you come to Pittsburgh here and you're staying at any, and I'm talking about any Marriott hotel in the city of Pittsburgh limits. SB in the city of Pittsburgh. You will be charged $30 a day for parking.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
That to me, Pensman, is unacceptable.
It's
all right.
not. You're
To
staying
me,
there.
that is
You're
unacceptable. And it should be unacceptable to you, to some people. But
You're
a lot of people,
there.
Yeah, I know. You're staying here and I gotta pay $30. And then here's what the manager here told me. This is what the manager here at my hotel told me. I said, wait a minute, I'm not staying downtown. I'm staying on the south side. And he's like, well, he says, oh, and then he finally, when I went down again last night after I finally got checked in and settled in and everything, and I went down to talk to him and I said, listen, tell me who it is. Who is it? Is it a city lot here? Or does this belong to Merrill Stabile? Who's this belong to? Well, it's our parking lots, but we just choose to charge. He says, the city hotel tax is so expensive. He says, we got to charge $30 per person for a day per parking. Well, there are ways of doing this, okay? But I'm not going to go into it today because we're here to talk about NFL. I'm not going to go into it today. But I will go into it on Saturday. Myself and Tony Moreno. I talked to Tony today because he called me out. Or I talked to him after church today because I went to my old church, Eastminster, and surprised them today. They didn't know I was. My wife and I were coming, so we showed up there for church today, and they were happy to see us. So, but I talked to him and I told him, and he was like, "Really?" I said, "Yeah." And he's running for mayor of the city of Pittsburgh, so vote for him if you don't want to see $30 a day. You have to pay for parking at a Marriott hotel. All right, there's Gary. Hello, Gary. How are you?
We'll take
what's
it,
he saying there, Pensman?
We'll take it, but that was the worst win I've seen in a while.
Yes, absolutely, Gary. Thank you, and I want to also thank Andrew the Goat. I want to thank you for participating as well, Andrew. Thank you, and please don't forget to like and subscribe my programs, Ralph Willams RW Media, on my YouTube channel, Twitter X platform. Also follow me there. Also, we're on Facebook, and we're also on the Kick Network as well, and Twitch, and also we're on a Huddle Sports Network for Sports Corner, Wrestle Talk, and the Saturday Sports Show. Now, just a programming note for you, and you guys, everyone's going to love this. I've been dying to do a college football show. So here's what I've decided to do. I decided to pull a move that somebody, Pensman, that we know likes to pull. He likes to merge shows. He likes to intertwine. So I think I'm going to intertwine the Saturday Sports Show and make it during the college football season, the college football show. And we're going to do that every Saturday at 10 a.m. Throughout the college football season. And that starts October 4th. And that's going to be myself, Leo Haggerty, Pensman Sports, and Brian Pettit. Pensman and Brian are now officially part of the program, always as steady contributors to the show, as well as Leo Haggerty from Amped Up Sports. Check out his stuff as well, and check out all the stuff on Amped Up Sports as well. They are a contributor to RW Media Productions as well. And we all try to work together in this podcasting part of things, unlike the radio business. Nobody wants to work together in the radio business. It's all about, everybody else. All right. Checking on Facebook here, see if we have anybody. I will take your comments on Facebook or YouTube, your thoughts on today's game. TJ Watt finally came alive today. Darius Slay didn't lay an egg. But Eccles, he kind of at the end pulled it out of the hatch after he had a tough game, some penalties, got burned on that one play. And then, but Ramsey, he didn't do anything like you said today. I didn't see him. I didn't hear his number called at all. But I will give credit where it's due. Derek Harmon, he had what, a sack and a sack and yeah, exactly. So I was so happy to see him play and get involved. Y.A. Black was involved in some tackles. I heard his number. Then Keanu Benton has to be off sides, that caused that play that scored that touchdown to move forward because of him. his stupidity. They need to put Y.A. Black at nose tackle, move Keanu Benton back to his defensive tackle spot or defensive end because that's his natural position. And the problem that I have with the Steelers right now, Pensman, is they keep putting these people out of position, and some people can do it, some people can't. And I use this term a lot. Some people can make soup homemade, and some people can't. Or some people can bake a cake, and some people can't. You see, Pensman, your thoughts on what I'm saying here about how Tomlin mediocre Mike likes to throw these players in different positions, and they never work out.
First off, Gary is right, and subscribe to my channel. Andrew the Goat is correct as well, but it was a good win. TJ and Cam do what they are paid to do. Exactly, I agree with that comment. But if you get somebody out of position, they'll be like, "What do I do? I'm used to being over there. I'm not over there." So just put everybody where they're comfortable. You get everybody out of their comfort zone, and they're a deer in the headlights of trying to figure out where to go and what to do. They don't know where. They might be on the left side, but the left side is a lot different than the right side, and the right side is different from the center. You have different adjustments. You have to adjust it. You have to pick up different players than you're used to. They might be bigger, they might be heavier, it might be stronger, but just go where they're comfortable. That's it.
All right. Now we got some people making some comments that don't apply to the show.
And Calvin Austin made some completions.
Calvin Austin was actually on his game today. I guess that whatever Aaron Rodgers had to add, you know what I mean?
Still nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, exactly. Is he a wasted draft pick? I mean, that's a question we need to find out here, Pensman. Is he a wasted draft pick? Is he a waste of time for the Steelers to invest in this kid? I know he was hurt. Holcomb was involved in some plays today. I liked him, involved, so the defense did what they had to do today. I'm not going to deny that. They did a very good job because of creating turnovers. They need to do this every game. They can't do it one game and forget about it the next game and abandon ship.
The New England Patriots had 250 passing yards, 119 rushing yards. We have 139 passing yards and 64 rushing yards.
Yeah, our offense is terrible. I mean, but, the thing is, though, don't forget, Arthur Smith worked for Mike Vrabel. He was his offensive coordinator in Tennessee. Mike Vrabel knows what Arthur Smith's going to dial up. He knows exactly what it is. It was interesting to see a couple different plays today. We saw the Wildcat, The Wildcat always works. I've never seen the Wildcat not work in too many places. I like the Wildcat.
I give Jalen Warren credit. He played well, but 64 yards rushing.
That's unacceptable.
You gotta do better. You gotta do better.
I keep saying this, Pensman. Again, here we go. A guy out of position. He's a third down back. Steelers should have went out. They had a chance to get Nick Chubb. They let it go. They didn't bother. They had opportunities to get some other. Kenneth Gainwell's a good running back, but he's more the Cordello Patterson type. He could play, like wide receiver, running back, and janitor and all that other stuff. Where Jalen Warren is a strictly up the middle kind of back, and we need to get some what I call multiple backs that can do different things. Like you got one guy, like remember back in the mid '90s when we went to the Super Bowl against the Dallas Cowboys. And the one that we lost because Neil O'Donnell decided to throw to the opposite direction instead of throwing it where he's supposed to. We had Bam Morse. We had Eric Pegram. Pegram offered the speed type running, small, short guy. Bam Morse was the grinding running back. We need to get back to that. Remember when Jerome Bettis, Willie Parker did the speed part. Jerome Bettis rammed the football. We don't have that right now. We don't have that. And we need to bring that back. If Mike Tomlin wants to run the football and run it the way it's to be run in the Arthur Smith type of an offense, he needs to go do something like that. Jalen Warren's not going to cut it. And I said this beginning of the season. This was going to bite them in the butt.
Third down guy. Third down guy.
Third down guy. That's it. That's all he is. Show me something. You go and you give this guy a contract extension and make him the starter. All he's been is a third down back, and he's been injured. I'll tell you who's not helping the club because he's in the tub right now is Highsmith, and Joey Porter Jr. He's in the tub too. You know what I mean? Can't help the club when you're in the tub. I mean, and both of them are like that. And Highsmith, he's overpaid, keeps getting hurt.
Deshaun Elliott, he's out. Him and Derpy Entertainment says, "Congratulations, we beat the bad teams."
Yeah, exactly. All right, thank you for tuning in as well. Appreciate it. Got some different people here today. That's great, Pensman. I like that.
I like it too.
Always like new people. Always like our steadies. That are always on the show here. You're watching the Steeler postgame show. We're here on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter X, and the Kick platform. We're also on Pensman Sports Network as well. We're simulcasted on there tonight. I'm broadcasting live today from my hotel room in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Those of you who don't know, I am here to consult with with my surgeon tomorrow about eye surgery. All right, and I had to come back to Pittsburgh to do this because where I live in Ocean City, they do not, or near Ocean City there, they do not have they can't do what needs to be done to my eyes. They don't have the equipment or the right doctors. And they gave me two options. Baltimore, I could have went there. It's closer. But I trust Pittsburgh. I trust UPMC, world-renowned medical facility here. That's why I wear these sunglasses. I'm told to wear them because of my eye, my right eye. And but I have cataracts, and once I get those taken care of, you'll be seeing, more of me without these. So I just want to let everyone know that as well. That's why I'm here in Pittsburgh. Tomorrow, I have this consultation. Tuesday, I'm not sure yet. My wife and I have some things planned. We're not sure if we're doing Sports Corner and the Wrestle Talk show on Tuesday, but definitely Wednesday night I will be doing the Ralph's Opinion show, and I'll be on at 9 o'clock or 9:30 with Jeremy Ballrick and the gang and the Steeler Roundtable, or the NFL Roundtable, and then also at 9 o'clock I'll be on with Steel City Sports World. All right, and so
Gary says he's been away a while. Why did you move out of Pittsburgh?
Why don't I move back to Pittsburgh? Well, I moved out of Pittsburgh, Gary. If you go back to my archive versions of Ralph's Opinion, I want you to take a look at the 5/15 episode 2025, I believe it is. Go to my YouTube channel, punch up Ralph's Opinion, scroll down to where it says episode for 5. I believe it's 5/15, May 15th. 2025. I did a top 10 reasons why I left Pittsburgh. All right, that'll explain everything to you. I will give you a hint on what one of them was.
He said
I got tired.
He said noted.
What's that?
He said noted.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So anyway, Gary, one thing I will tell you why is because I got tired of being treated here by the media and the professional teams like a redheaded stepchild. Okay. So I decided that it was time for me and my family to make life a lot better for us. So we decided to go to Ocean City, move to Ocean City, Maryland, and we're having a good time down there. We got some glitches in the armor. That always happens when you move to a new city, but things are getting there, and we enjoy it down there. Peace and quiet in my neighborhood. I don't hear gunfire. I don't hear nonsense. I don't hear nothing. It's beautiful. I mean, it's beautiful down there. Smell the ocean air, hear the ocean. I could go sit out on my front deck and hear the ocean. Our health is better. My wife's anxiety is down. My A1C went down on my sugar. So I've lost weight. I'm getting ready for surgeries. So, I mean, I wouldn't have done that here. Okay. And driving people down there, except in the summertime, know how to drive. All right. You got it's a seasonal town down there. We've just been here not even 24 hours. I don't believe. And oh my gosh, we had to put out the idiot hanger or something because they were just everywhere today. I mean, it was brutal. Coming into town, 10 miles an hour through the Squirrel Hill Tunnel. That's why, Gary. Okay. On a Saturday when nothing's going on in Pittsburgh, nothing at all. Well, I'm sorry, the Pirates were going on, but the Pirates were already playing when we were coming into town, and there was nothing at the other end of the Squirrel Hill Tunnel to justify somebody going 10 miles an hour through the tunnels. Okay. So there you are, Gary. That's one. That's a couple reasons, but there's 10 of them. So just check it out.
He said, yeah, it's getting bad.
It is getting bad in Pittsburgh. It really is. I don't want to talk about it here. You can listen to my show with Tony Moreno on Saturday mornings at 8 a.m. on 1250 The Answer, 92.5 on the FM dial. And I want to thank Pensman here because he was promoting my shows, my radio shows and whatnot a little bit. And my newfound, I now have a radio agent. I'm working on getting Ralph's opinion, the way I see it, simulcasted across the country, syndicated. I'm also working on getting it on some stations around the Pittsburgh area. This show, as well as 1250, expanding my radio shows. So, and as well as my podcast. So, and when Pittsburgh comes a calling, I'm going to say, you had your chance. You missed the bus. So, but check it out, Gary. That'll tell you there's 10 reasons why I left Pittsburgh, and that's some of it. All right, Pensman, let's get back into some more updated NFL scores, and then we'll wrap this up real soon here. If you have any final thoughts you want to talk about, anything here for this game, anything you want to add?
Our defense needs work. Our defense needs. It's the New England Patriots. They're horrible. They should not have me going during a stream. I should be chilled. I should be relaxed. But
absolutely.
They keep getting over 100. They got 300 over 300 yards. We got over.
And the only reason we won today was because New England was making. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're good. You're good.
They were making mistakes. I mean, if it wasn't for some of the lame brain mistakes that New England was making, do you realize how many points the Steelers left on the field that they could have had if the offense would have scored? Okay, here we go again, just like the Pitt West Virginia game. Pitt had an opportunity to get 2 touchdowns. They ended up with 2 field goals and they ended up losing. All right, Steelers got nothing out of turnovers. When they make turnovers, the defense makes turnovers for you to get the ball back on the offense. You got to make something out of that. You can't be screwing around. I mean, again, they got lucky again today. All right. And I said this 1,000 times over. It's better to be lucky than good because this team right now is not good. They're lucky. That's it. That's all it is. They're lucky. And right now that's where we are, but anyway. So, all right, let's get up to date here on some of these NFL scores, and then I think we'll hang it up, Pensman. I think we've said enough to what we have to say. Mike Tomlin didn't have any Tomlinisms. He didn't have any Tomlinisms for his post game. The best one of them all that I've heard from him in a while was the one when he said after the Jets game, we got caught with our slip showing.
Yeah,
I thought that was actually pretty good. That was one of his best Tomlinisms in a long time. Other than we got to go back in the lab. That one. Oh man, yeah. You need to go back in the lab. All right. Okay. Start of second quarter. Chargers 3, Broncos nothing. Bears Cowboys 7-3. And 4 minutes left in the first. Cardinals 40 Winers. 51 seconds left in the first quarter. Getting ready for the second quarter coming up shortly. 49ers goose egg, Cardinals goose egg. All right. So let's see what else we have here. Chiefs Giants tonight. We already talked about that earlier. Pensman Lions Ravens tomorrow night. We'll see what happens there, and let's see what else is going on right now. Thursday night is Seahawks and the Cardinals, and the Arizona Cardinals. Now, let me get into this. Some of these other games here. Falcons Panthers. Raheem Morris is going to get fired here, Pensman, because how do you lose to a Carolina team that is as bad as they are? They lost 30-0. They scored nothing. Michael Penix, nothing. Did nothing.
And Sports Nuts, he turned it off. He said he came on my show. He said he's angering. Falcons are angering everybody.
I'm angry too because I took the Falcons in this on my picks on Wednesday night. And Green Bay losing to Cleveland. Oh my gosh, how do you lose to Cleveland? I just don't get it. But you know what Bill Carr once said? This is the National Football League, and anything can happen. So always remember that. And I use a lot of his sayings because his stuff was pretty good. You know what I mean? Mediocre Mike, some of his stuff.
Packers dominated the first 2 weeks.
Yeah, I know. And I thought they were going to go in and just beat up on Cleveland. Then they lay an egg. I mean, I can't wait till tomorrow morning. I should deliberately go on with Ken and Ken tomorrow, although I have an appointment at 1:45. But I should get on with Ken and Ken in the morning tomorrow and really get on Ken, really get on Huddle Sports Network tomorrow. And I should do that just to laugh.
If the Cowboys beat the Bears, then you can bust on the other Ken.
Yes, exactly. Well, he's on an Alaskan cruise right now, so I can't. Okay. But I'll wait till he comes back when they're 0-3. You know what I mean?
So what happened about those Cowboys?
Yeah, exactly.
He'll be like, really, Ralph? Really?
Yeah. The Eagles 33, Rams 26. That was a dog fight and a half. Let's see here. Final today: Commanders 41, Raiders 24. Raiders didn't look too good today, but I did say Washington was going to win that game. I got to get on Raider Joe tomorrow as well on the Huddle Sports Network on the. You can catch me. You can catch me Mondays and Fridays. Most Mondays and Fridays on with Ken and Ken in the morning on the Huddle Sports Network. It starts at 10 a.m. Central Time, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. So just to let everyone know that as well. Colts 41, Texans 20, Titans 20. Good, I'm glad. Titans look bad anyway. Cam Ward stinks. I told everybody.
I might have to say that the Colts are first 3-0. And Daniel Jones.
You know what?
3-0.
Yeah. How many times have I said this, Pensman? What have I always said? Change of atmosphere sometimes does good for people.
Yep.
Look at Sam
Daniel
Darnold.
Jones, man.
Sam Darnold went to Minnesota. Look what he did there. Now he's in Seattle. Okay.
Daniel Jones got laughed out of New York. He got
laughed out of New York. Laughed out. So did Sam Darnold. I mean, look at Sam Darnold. He got laughed out of New York too with the Jets. The Jets might be on 3 today too. So. All right, Jaguars, Texans. I saw the end of that game, 17-10 Jaguars. Good. At least I won on that one. I did say the Colts on this one, I believe. Yeah, the Colts and the Titans. You know who plays for the Titans, don't you? Open Door Moore.
And Cam Ward.
Yeah, well, Open Door Moore. But
everybody was talking so big about Cam Ward. Oh, Cam Ward's going to be the next Peyton Manning. Cam Ward's going to be the next Tom Brady.
And those people right now are eating it. They are eating it right now.
Yep.
And Caleb Williams, they're eating him too because he was supposed to be the second coming of Jim McMahon in Chicago or whatever. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. Jim McMahon wasn't really that good of a quarterback. The only reason he was good was because Chicago had a good defense with Mike Ditka, and all he had to do was manage the game. He didn't have to do a lot. His backup was really good. Fuller was his name? Randy Fuller, I think it was, or something. His backup was pretty good.
But you forgot Seattle is beating New Orleans 21-3.
Yeah, New Orleans too. That's a dumpster fire down there. Kellen Moore, I feel bad for him. But I don't feel bad for him. He shouldn't have took that job. I wouldn't have took it.
But Seattle's all over the New Orleans Saints right now.
Sam Darnold, here we go. What I say, change of atmosphere.
Mhm.
Sometimes does you well. Russell Wilson, 400 yards in total offense with the Giants. Didn't do that with the Steelers. But of course, Arthur Smith's offense is not built to do that. Arthur Smith's offense is so boring that it's built to win by touchdowns, win by 7 or 3 points because you squeeze it out because the other team makes mistakes or your defense keeps you in the game. Here's what I said today when I was sitting in here watching this when I got back from church. Okay, I said to my wife, I said, listen, here's what the defense has to do now, because since the offense is so slow at getting moving or doing what they're doing, the defense has to start scoring points. The defense has to start scoring points. That's what's going to have to happen here.
I want your opinion on the next comment.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me see what we got
since you're alive and everything.
Yeah,
I was
Gary here.
I was 1 year old when this happened. I always thought I thought Dick was overrated. The '85 Bears was more productive than of Buddy Ryan.
Yeah,
just my opinion.
Absolutely. Well, you know what? Let me say this, Gary, and Chuck Noll's an example of this. Chuck Noll was a good teacher. Okay, the only reason he was a good head coach was because he had good assistants. Okay, he had really good assistants, and he always knew how to pick his assistants. Okay,
like Tomlin.
And he picked yeah. Tomlin, Pensman. Tomlin has no coaching tree. He has none.
Nope. No,
none. What coach has he developed to be a head coach, Mike?
None.
Sorry,
none.
Pensman.
None.
Tell me.
None whatsoever.
Absolutely goose egg. Zero.
I just want your opinion on that. Just like Tomlin.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there's Tiger Stripes Media. Tiger Stripes Media.
There he is. There he is. So
100% correct, Ralph.
Yeah. My emails are going off the air here, or off the wires here.
Gary agrees with you. He said 100% correct. Welcome aboard, Tiger Stripes. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, welcome aboard there, Tiger Stripes Media. Brian Pettit will be joining us every Saturday.
Just let you know, Tiger Stripes, the Steelers finally pull it out.
Yeah, they did. But again, better be lucky than good. And they were not good today.
21-14. We beat a bad team.
Yeah, we beat a bad team who actually almost lost to Miami last week too, Pensman. Remember that game? That turned into a dogfight.
Hoping. Oh,
that turned into a dogfight. So, but I called that. I that was one of my good picks last week. But I had to eat it on Carolina. I can't believe Carolina won 30.
So happy we didn't get Henderson. I am so glad we didn't get Henderson. I want him so bad, but he didn't do anything.
Who? Hendrickson. Yeah, Hendrickson from the Bengals. Yeah. Well, you know what? Maybe a change of atmosphere might work for him.
Yeah, I'm talking about Henderson, the Ohio State running back that was drafted by the Patriots.
Oh, yeah. He hasn't done anything. Yeah, you're right. You are correct on that one.
I thought he was going to set the world on fire the way he was in Ohio State, but
hey, look at Will Howard. He's got a finger injury. I mean, he hasn't done. What has he done? I mean,
nothing.
Nothing. Exactly. Can't help the club when you're in the tub. I've said it 1,000 times over. And then when you have, like Highsmith, look what we're paying him. I'd rather them trade Highsmith, start Nick Herbig every week. Okay. He's still on a rookie contract. You get more out of him than you do out of Highsmith. He's been a mash case ever since. He's been signed. Oh, guess who had a tackle today? DeMarvin Lewell.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
He had a tackle today. He was even involved. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh my. Mr. Soft Tissue. Oh yeah.
Johannes Smith, he had some completions.
Yeah. He got stuffed on that one play, on that one, and then he dropped the ball or something on that one pass play, today. But other than that, he did pretty good. I thought. I thought he was Firemouth was invisible today. I didn't even hear his name called at all.
At first, I thought it was going to be the Smith show.
Yeah, it could have been. That's why we brought him in, because I said this 1,000 times over too. We don't have a legitimate second wide receiver, and so they had to bring in Jonell Smith to cover that. And I said this because they have to do that. By the way, Bumrick Jones was hurt in the game, but Mediocre Mike said it was bumps and bruises of the game. He should be okay. But again, I'm going to reiterate, Derek Harmon had a sack today. He was involved. He stuffed somebody in a run game, and he was involved. I mean, it's baby steps with him, but yeah.
But
Y.A. Black.
Darnell watched. He was targeted, but he got a pass interference call because he was pushed.
Yeah, I saw that. That. You know what? I want to. Let's talk about the officiating a little bit here. Jaylen Warren. Did you see that one play where Jaylen Warren got the first down on that one play? That New England Patriot defender, and I can't remember who it was, came at him with the helmet. Why wasn't he called for? And then he not only did he come after him with the helmet, he forearmed him. I mean, literally forearmed him to knock him on the ground. And I didn't see any penalty call there.
And T.J. Watt, he was held when he was tracking down Drake May.
Yes. Oh, you know what? Right before the game ended, Tomlin was hot with the officials. I mean, he was on the sideline again, sticking his finger in their faces. Uh-oh. Wow. What do you got? A fire alarm going off?
Hold on a minute. Hold on.
That's a fire alarm in your house. I have that. I know that sound. All right. Well, Pensman takes care of that. All right. We're gonna while Pensman takes care of that, we're gonna continue on here a little bit. But your thoughts today, I want your comments. What you thought the Steelers, are we correct on what we say that it's better to be lucky than good? I think it is. I think the Steelers really, stunk in this game, and they got lucky because New England stunk too. But it was just the fact that the Steelers were in a better position to win than New England did today. You can always win ugly. I mean, you can always win ugly, and the Steelers, that's their mainstay. They love to win ugly. And
all right, I'm back.
Yeah, I know. My fire alarm does the same sound. That's how I knew. It was a fire alarm.
I'm back. I'm back. Somebody's burning the bacon.
Oh boy.
But everything's fine.
We have baked burgers or something. It's like 5 o'clock.
No, just making bacon. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Everything's under control.
Thank you, Gary, for your comments as well. And the Sports Nuts is checking in here. Thank you, Brandon, for checking in as well.
Sports Nuts just texted me and said CD's done.
Oh, Lamb. Wow.
Yeah. I don't know what that means, but I just got
now the illiterate there, George Pickens has to pick up the load, and we'll see what he does. Absolutely nothing. So I'm glad the Steelers got rid of him, although they have to sort of eat it right now because they don't have a number 2 receiver. They really don't. A real legitimate one, And I think the only reason
he said he injured his foot.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
That's not good. Real quick, Pensman, I don't see this happening. There's still rumors out there about us and Tyreek Hill, Steelers and Tyreek Hill. I don't see that happening. If it does, I'll be surprised.
Like I said on my chat,
it's rumors.
Yeah, it's like I said. They always whoever's available. Patrick Mahomes.
The Steelers are always involved.
Yeah. Patrick Mahomes might go to the Steelers. CeeDee Lamb might be going to the Steelers. Tariq Hill might be going to the Steelers.
Yeah.
Pensman Sports might be going to Steelers. Come on.
And guess what, Pensman? I got a better chance against struck by lightning.
Oh yeah. I got good news for you. I had a good quarterback. I caught 4 starburst in a row. I gained 20 yards, 4 for 4 on starburst. I was so happy.
I like that. That's good. I like that a lot, man. That's funny.
All
right. Final thoughts, Pensman, before we wrap it up here today. Here for another edition of the post game show. I'll be by myself next week unless Smoke and Jim's gonna be part of it. I gotta talk to him. I'll be talking to him on Tuesday.
I'll let you
So
guys know what's going on for Sunday. I don't know if we're coming back Saturday night. I don't know if we're coming back Sunday, so I'll let you guys know what's going on. But as far as I know,
yeah. Don't forget the Steeler game is in Ireland. We play the Minnesota Vikings, who just blew out the Bengals today with a backup quarterback called Carson Wentz. Okay. Who keeps jumping from team to team, but you know what? Change the pace, change the scenery. Always does a man well. You know,
that's right.
Kevin O'Connell is a very good coach or head coach at working with quarterbacks. You know, so you know, we'll see what happens there. Sports Nuts. Let's see what he has to say here.
Carson Wentz. Wow.
Yeah. 48-3 or 10 or something like that today.
My final thoughts are get to Berlin as soon as you can. Terrell Austin, all I want you to do is defense drills. That's it. Learn how to tackle and learn how to keep your hands down.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. All right, let me see.
Justin Jefferson is going to fry you if he don't.
Let me see what this where you can catch the Steeler game next week. I'm assuming usually when they play these games out of the country, it's usually on NFL Network. But
NFL Network or Prime, one of those two.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's not on Prime because I don't have Prime. But I do have, and anyone that's a football NFL lover, guys like myself and Pensman, and you live in a town like I do where you can't get every Steeler game, okay? You know, unless the Ravens are playing on Monday night or something, okay? What you can do is you can go to the NFL Ticket, and it's on YouTube TV. You can also get the YouTube TV. I'm going to try to put it on my TV because right now I've been watching from either my tablet or my phone. So let me see here.
While he looks that up, I have one thing to say while he looks that up. If you need a promoter, I would love to have sponsors. Please let me know if you need to be sponsored.
Yeah, you're right. I need some here too.
I want to grow. I want to get sponsored badly. I want to promote stuff. I'm at 927 subscribers. I know what I'm doing.
Okay, it says here Hulu TV.
I don't care.
Hulu TV, NFL Plus, and Ring TV or something, or Sling TV, something like that.
Yeah, Sling.
So far, that's what it says. So, hold on, man. Let me look at this better. There we go. All right, Hulu and Live TV, NFL Plus, and you have to have a subscription, and Sling TV. But I think it'll be on because I have an NFL Sunday Ticket. I get every game, so I'll just watch it on there on Sunday at 9 a.m.
But that's good. That's good for those that don't get those because you have to pay. You have to do this. You have to do that. You have to get add an account. You have to do this. You have to pay so much money.
You have to download an app. Yeah. It's a lot of work, but you know what? It's worth it if you want to watch your games. I mean, you know, I know a couple people that got that. They were able to watch their games even when they couldn't. You know what I mean? Or if they went out of town, or if they went somewhere where they couldn't watch it. You know. Yep. That's how it works out. Oh, okay. I am Ralph Willams. Yeah, let me talk to you. So if you want to talk a little bit, Pensman, about last night's WrestlePalooza that the WWE lied to us about, and I said this to my wife, and I said it point blank, I don't think ESPN is going to give up their college football, and I was right. They didn't give it up, okay? Because they kept saying it was on ESPN. They didn't say it was on the app until Friday night on SmackDown. They said it was on the app. So I had to go through the process of downloading the app, and now I have the ESPN app. Okay.
Yay.
So there you are. But again, a fee comes with that. And now all WWE programming is going to stream on the or the pay-per-views or high or whatever, like the Saudi Arabia pay-per-view coming up in Saudi Arabia. That's going to be on ESPN, okay, their app or whatever, or live streaming. WWE keeps playing games with these announcers. First, it's Michael Cole Then it's this guy. Then it's that guy. Pat McAfee was back last night. They said he wasn't coming back. He was busy with college football. Well, he showed up last night for WrestlePalooza. Then they said they were kicking Wade Barrett off the broadcasts because of the derogatory comments he made about Nikki Bella. And he was on the broadcast last night. And Corey Graves, of course, as you know, my rant that I did about this. From what happened Friday night, it was a disgrace that Brock Lesnar, who I believe is now with the Vision, because Paul Heyman came out during the before the introductions and was smiling, and Brock was smiling.
Sports Nuts has a comment.
Yeah, so hang on, let's see what we got here. Yeah, John Cena got pulverized last night. He didn't look too good. Well, of course, I've seen Brock Lesnar beat him to a pulp. In 2015, I saw that match. That was terrible.
So Brock Lesnar beat John Cena?
Yeah, he did like 5 F5s on him.
Yeah, I didn't.
And again, here we go.
I didn't get to watch any of it because I was busy last night.
Here we go, Pensman. What happened? The referee didn't do his job, didn't stop it. Then you had the general manager there who could have said, you know what, Brock, you're suspended, you're fired, get out of here for doing that, to a guy who is a future Hall of Famer, is about to retire, Jay, thank you for tuning in, Jay. We're wrapping up our post-game show of the Steelers New England, but we were getting into a little bit of wrestling talk here from last night's WrestlePalooza, which
you guys love Aaron Rodgers yet? Not really.
No, not particularly. Show me something. Well, it's hard to do an Arthur Smith's offense. It really is. Show me something.
Triple H was happy that he did that too. 7 F5s. Sports.
Yeah, says. Well, I wouldn't be happy about that. I mean, the man is a legend. He's going to be a Hall of Famer, John Cena. The man's retiring. Come on. Really? I mean,
7 F5s.
The shenanigans that have been going on in the WWE lately, shame on them. An announcer gets destroyed, who happens to be my friend,
Gary, nice to see you. If you can, subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you on my shows. So you can support me and Ralph at the same time.
Support me. Support myself as he does now, and then also support Pensman Sports here. I'll put his banner up.
I wish it had been 10. Oh, come on, Jay. Can't be mean to John. Jay said he wish it was 10 F5s.
Yeah, that's not funny. I mean,
come on, Jay. You gotta give man some credit.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this.
He was stupid earlier in the year, but he got his act together and knocked himself out of it. So,
Pensman, Tiger Stripes Media. I'm trying to get all the banners up here. Sports Nuts. Don't forget to tune in and like and subscribe to their shows. Tuesday and Fridays, Brandon has good show. He puts on some really good show programming. College football picks. So there's yours. Okay, and then Tiger Stripes should be coming up any second here.
Thank you, Jay. I appreciate that.
This is a computer I haven't used for a while, so that's probably why it's not working properly. So,
Jay says he likes my banner, so I appreciate that.
Well, I appreciate that too, Jay. Pensman's my friend. We work together here on this stuff, and anytime you support my friends, like Brian Pettit, Brandon Keeler, and Brian Pettit, Brandon Keeler, Pensman Sports. Support Steel City Sports World with Luther Dupree, Smoking Jim Frazier, Claudio Rosano. Support their shows. Claudio does some really good shows. He's got he's doing that Italian Impact Weekly again with Steve Mancini, and he also is doing he has his own website, ClaudioRosano.com. Also, I have my own website too, www.rwmediaproductions.com. Check out my archive shows on there, and if you're interested in being a sponsorship advertiser to RW Media Productions, you can email me at ralphwilliams737@gmail.com. We'll talk. All right. And then you can catch me on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter X, and also on the Kick Network. Please help me out on Twitter X. My followers, it goes up and down. It fluctuates like a roller coaster, Pensman. One day I got 388, and the next day I'm down to 377. I don't know what's going on here. You know what I mean?
Can I say one thing quick? Can I say one thing?
ahead.
Jay just set me up. The Yankees just defeated the Baltimore Orioles 7-1. Takes 3 out of 4. They have to play the White Sox in 3, and then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is the finale. So we will see when, not if anymore, when the New York Yankees punch their ticket into the Fall Fest of the Yankees playoff. And tickets go on sale September 19th at 10 a.m.
Oh, what, for Yankee playoff games?
Yeah.
Baltimore, they stink. A few years back they were doing pretty good. They were even beating the Yankees.
I had to say that, Jay. I know we have respect for each other, but I had to say it because the Yankees just defeated 7-1 in 10 innings.
Yeah, Pirates stink. The Sacramento A's, they stink. The Rockies stink.
By the way, Jordan Love is a choke artist.
Yeah, he choked today, boy. Woo! Boy, did he choke today. Kevin Stefanski got lucky today. I mean, head coach of Cleveland.
Baltimore has done well in the second half. First half was the worst.
Yeah, they have.
Wow,
we could have had Lamar Jackson, the Steelers could have, but they decided to go with Terrell Edmonds.
Yep.
And look at where Terrell Edmonds is with his what?
Pittsburgh?
10th team? His 10th team, I think, now?
10th or
I forget who he's playing for now. He's playing for somebody. I can't remember. I'll have to look it up.
Yep.
Terrell Edmonds. His brother's still playing, Jermaine. I think he's with the Bears, I think.
Somebody asked me about Derek Watt. What's he up to? Somebody asked me about him.
From the last I checked, he was selling insurance or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, because I haven't heard from him either since his last contract with the Steelers. I think he tried out with a couple other teams.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if he was picked up or not.
I don't know. Once you
leave Pittsburgh, I don't know anything and I don't care. Once you put the jersey on, then I care. But once you put the jersey off, I don't care.
I will tell you what Tommy Maddox is doing. Tommy Maddox is selling insurance.
Wow, that's going back.
Well, he had an insurance agency business. He had it when he came out of college, and he's had it ever since. It's in Texas. I'm not sure where though, but it's in Texas. Okay, 32 years old, Mr. Derek Watt, the youngest brothers of the Watt family. At this time, I don't know what he's doing. So he's a ghost. Nobody knows what he's doing.
Facts of the day. Josh Johnson played for 14 different teams in the NFL, most ever.
Oh, yeah. Oh, by the way, Pensman, what's your thoughts on Michael Vick, perhaps candidate for the Virginia Tech job?
Hope he gets it. It's where he started.
I hope he does, too. That program, since Frank Beamer left, oh, gosh. And then they had, I can't remember their coach before this guy. It was Bronco Lejersky or somebody.
And Virginia Tech is where Marcus Vick stepped on somebody too.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know if you guys ever remember.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys remember that dog
fighting.
Literally almost half of the NFL teams laugh out loud.
Yeah.
But
Michael Vick, he could be with the Virginia Tech Hokies. He might be their head coach. He's a candidate from what I'm hearing.
Almost 5:30.
Yeah, let's get rolling, Pensman. Sorry to tie you up for a whole hour. Actually, we didn't have a whole hour of stuff to talk about, but we made it with some wrestling talk and talking about college football.
Do you think people ever get over the dog fighting thing? I heard Cardinals QB for supporting Vic. I'm over it. I'm over it. If you do your
Yeah,
time, if you do your time and you do what you're supposed to do, and you show that you matured from the situation, it's all done and
yeah,
over with.
yeah, exactly. Look at there's a lot of
When you're
guys that made a
young,
lot of mistakes over
and
the
you're
years.
intimidated, you don't know what you're doing. That is it. Andy Reid brought Michael Vick back in. He learned his lesson. He matured. He grew. That's done. That's over.
Yeah, exactly.
I just wish he wasn't.
Exactly.
I wish he wouldn't play for the Philadelphia Eagles, but it is what it is. But he ended up
Hey,
playing with the Steelers. He did decent.
I got one for you and everybody else out there, Pensman.
Go
What do you
ahead.
think's the future of Deshaun Watson?
This is him. Sideline.
That's an interesting one, isn't it?
Yes, him. He's gonna sit on the sideline.
Thank you, Jay. Appreciate that. Glad you're part of the program. Really appreciate it. So, All right, we're going to wrap this up, Pensman. I know you want to get back to your bacon before the fire alarm goes off again,
That's
and
right. I
and
actually
I'm going
I
to get.
actually got chicken wings to eat.
Yeah, it's my dinner time now, so I'm going to get moving here. From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I'm Ralph Williams. It's great to be back here. I went to church today. Ran into all my fellow friends at the church. Church was happy to see us. They were surprised. So, because I didn't tell them I
I
was coming.
just I just
So,
want to remind people, Tuesday night we'll do a Steeler talk show. Thursday night we'll talk about whatever. I don't know about Friday. I might move. I don't know. I might juggle things because Friday I am going to Ocean City, Maryland for a day or two. Not sure yet, but I don't know what's going on yet. So
it's too bad I
everything's
won't be
still,
back until Saturday.
yeah, no, everything's still up in the air. So
No.
I just want to let everybody know that.
The unknown, the undecided.
I will like I said earlier, I will let you guys know what I
The
know.
undecided, the unknown.
I will put out a
Hey,
short.
I got
Let
the
you know.
unknown coming this week, man. I don't know what this doctor's going to tell or this surgeon's going to tell me, but we'll find out tomorrow.
So, all right.
Everybody have yourselves a great one. This has been the post-game show with me, Ralph Williams, Pensman Sports. Please like and subscribe to our channels. And until next week's post-game show, I'm Ralph Williams along with Pensman Sports. Please be safe. Have a great one. Thank you.